Can you hear us now?
Hey.
I think. Hold on.
We should.
I'm watching on YouTube.
Still nothing. If
hold on.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep talking. We're gonna keep talking. Hopefully, sound starts appearing.
Yeah. Yes.
Good.
Woo-hoo.
Okay.
Hey, awesome.
Okay. So
we're back.
all of the clarification I just did of what the stream's gonna be.
Yeah.
I guess I'll do it again.
Yep.
I'm Caleb. This is the. Hold on. Hold on.
Okay.
Shut up. I'm gonna do this. Welcome to the Black Bar design live stream. I'm Caleb.
I'm Nick.
we're going to be doing some just general free graphic design for any churches or nonprofits or ministries that need it. Obviously, we want to be a blessing to those ministries, but we also want to just kind of help educate people who want to learn how to do this themselves or want to help do this.
Yep.
We can all work on this together and have a good time doing it all together. So thanks everybody for jumping on in here. I apologize for the technical difficulties. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Actually, for the guys on the Discord, they'll be happy to know that we're actually in Caleb's basement right now.
Yes.
So.
Yeah. Can we shut that door?
Yeah, let's shut that door. Over here
Did
is.
you see my like unfinished workroom back there? I guess we should have done that. As an alternative, we do have this wonderful Black Bar sign.
Yes. Well, we should let them know just how difficult it was to get the stream going tonight.
Oh, it was okay. So, I mean, we kind of decided we were going to do this stream at 3?
I think it was like 3 o'clock. We decided that we're going to do the stream.
Something we've been thinking about doing for a long time, but the schedule kind of worked out. So we were going to pull it off. I quickly threw a graphic together. We advertised it. And then, I was driving Nick home.
Yeah.
So he could stream from his house. And,
we were
2 minutes.
We weren't even a mile away from the house at the point. We were less than a mile away at the house, and I reached in my pocket and I realized I didn't have my house key.
Yeah.
Me and my wife had just been on vacation, and we have a cat, so we had someone take care of our cat and our fish, and we just hadn't gotten the house key back, and I was just like, oh no, I can't do the stream, so we drove here.
Yeah. So, and last minute, Zach had something that he was going to be here today, but he got pulled away. So we're going to roll with it. That's fine. Ministry can still happen.
Right.
It's just going to be us.
Yeah. Hey, Grant joined us too. Hey, Grant.
Right. Welcome,
Grant Newswanger.
Welcome, everybody. Look at all these people joining in. It's very nice to see everybody.
I'm going to just say some names real quick. Renee, thanks for joining us. Micah, Roger, Diamond, thanks, guys.
Caller or Alan K. Welcome.
Yeah. Hey, Alan.
Yeah. I think so. We're just gonna hang out until someone needs anything for the most part.
Hey, Brian Lee also just joined us. Hey, Brian.
Welcome, Brian.
Welcome, Brian.
Nice to have you.
So, say my name.
Brian Lee.
Your name is Brian Lee.
I think I peeked out the mic.
Yeah.
I apologize. I saw everything go to red.
Oh, man.
We're that live stream channel, right?
Yeah, we're that live stream channel that does this all the time.
Right. We definitely know what we're doing.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Blaine Cooper. Hi.
Hey, Blaine. Roger Culberson, thanks for the shout out.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Roger.
Happy to have you here.
Hey.
We're just going to hang out. We're going to see. This is something we've been thinking about doing for a long time.
I'm glad we did this.
Yeah.
This has already been great.
We've done nothing. We've helped no one. It's something that I did personally for a while. It was a while ago. I would just kind of do these live streams and help whoever needs it, churches or not. And now that we've had Black Bar, now there's a capacity to do it here too.
Yeah.
So Brian asked, where did you get that amazing sign behind me? From my amazing father. He made it for me for my birthday. He's been really into woodworking the past 2 years or so, and he's obviously pretty good at it. I'd say. There's LEDs. I can
change the LEDs. Show them.
Well, there's extra buttons to change patterns or whatever, but it's pretty dope. I got hooked up with Alexa. It's a lot of fun. Makes me feel all professional.
See,
Blaine
Aaron,
Cooper.
Yeah.
What did you see?
I was gonna say Aaron Osborne. Hey, thanks for joining us.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Mike Cooper said, "Wish I had some work for you guys."
Oh, dude.
But could we critique some graphics? Absolutely, we could critique.
Yeah.
Some graphics.
Brian Lee posts
he just bumped about our sign. Can you do an OBS overlay for the live stream? Totally. I just want to make sure, confirm that it's for a church. As long as it's for a church or live stream, absolutely. Can.
Okay. Yeah. OBS
Blaine,
overlay for a live stream. Yeah, we can.
Blaine, if you are in our Discord, awesome.
Yeah.
I can't remember, honestly. There's 1,600 people in Discord. I get a little confused. If you're not in the Discord, make sure to jump into the Discord. Yeah. We're going to take all of the requests, the information that we need in our Discord. I'm going to post a link in both chats real quick.
Yeah, do we want to make that a pinned post on Facebook?
Yeah. /
Gareth Lavelle. We are a Christian ministry. Okay.
Hey, I'll take that.
Yeah, awesome, man. We're happy to help. So, do we want to tackle that one right away then? We'll start with the OBS overlay for their live stream.
Yep. Let me just post this link to both things. I should switch to the Black Bar account before I start posting links in YouTube.
That mic is dynamite. Grant, are you're talking about my Snowball, right? Not this one over here.
I have to say, I am impressed with the Snowball mic quality. I prefer the SM7B, but Yeti's doing some good stuff. I'm just saying. All right, just chuck the link in there. Let me pull up the Discord so that I have that.
Do we still want to bring? Are we possible to bring someone into the call if they want, or do you want to just kind of...
Yeah, so if yes, I can do that. So if you join the Discord and just shoot a message in lobby, it's like the main chat in there, of your name in the main chat and kind of what you're looking for there, we can decide what's happening. We're kind of flying by the seat of our pants here. It's going to be fine. Ministry will happen.
Yep.
So
Gareth, if you want us to do the graphic for you, hop over to Discord, use the link that we posted in the YouTube comments there, and join. It'll automatically let us know that you're here when you join, and you'll be in our lobby, and we'll talk to you there. So
we have a question from Abner X Cruz Rivera.
Hey, Abner.
What is best? I'm not used to the full name like that.
Yeah.
What is best, typography / text-based logo or icon-based logo like Church on the Move? There's not necessarily going to be a better or worse. It's going to depend on a logo, just like anything else in the design world and the marketing world in general, is a tool to communicate. Obviously, you're communicating whatever the name of your church or organization is, but you're usually trying to communicate something else, like the culture of your church, the aesthetic of your church, whatever that might be. And there's certainly some design aesthetics, some languages that can be communicated well with just like typography, just straight text, and then some that do a logo. There's definitely pros and cons to each. I've used both. I think I generally lean towards like an actual logo itself, but I've done both. And I like both. If you have any thing you're looking to get designed, just drop any text that you have in lobby. If necessary, we might actually pull you into a call so that everybody can hear your wonderful voice, and we can hear a little bit of information about the ministry that we're working with here.
So we have a couple new members in the lobby.
Yes, welcome to the Discord, everyone.
I just want to make sure, Gareth, if you are joining us in there, let us know in the lobby chat that this is you. Oh, hey, as I was saying that, we got Gareth. Gareth
1.
Yeah, Gareth 1. I'm pretty certain that's him at this point.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Look at all these wonderful people jumping in.
And there's Alan there welcoming everybody, one of our certified pros on our Discord. They're awesome guys. These guys are volunteers that have given up a ton of their time to be willing to help a lot of other churches across the country and around the world be able to get their live streams up and running, help them with live sound, graphic design, social media, all kinds of different things, which is something that we love to do on our Discord, is just be able to help each other out. We can further the body of Christ and grow the kingdom of God in a lot of different ways. And this is just one particular way that we're able to do that together. So, Alan, thanks so much for being in there. And, welcoming everybody.
Yeah. We have a couple questions. Number one, will this live be saved? Absolutely will.
Yes.
We'll definitely make sure it's available on Facebook, and I'm not sure if it'll be on YouTube, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We have another question. From Richard Kenneth, do you recommend Ecamm? Ecamm definitely does do a lot of stuff that are super helpful for live stream services. I know there's several people in our Discord that have used it. I haven't personally used it. Have you used it?
I have not used it. No, I'm actually not familiar with that.
But so. I definitely have heard nothing necessarily inherently bad about it. Mm-hmm. But yeah. All right. So the first thing we got from King Koopa. I'm not sure who King Koopa lines up with in our thing, but we have nothing specific. But if you guys want to critique some random social graphics, let me know. Right. Yeah, until we get some design work that needs to be done, we absolutely can't. Oh, Blaine Cooper.
Yeah. Oh. All right.
Sorry, missed that.
Did we ever get a response from Gareth? I know he joined, so you got one mention. So
do I have a new mention?
Shop talk.
Oh, that's unrelated.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
There's also someone in voice chat right now, so
that is true.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
All right.
So we're heading up.
Gareth did say our ministry name is Cloud Christian Ministries. Do we want to try to bring Gareth into a conversation?
Yeah,
All right.
Ministry name is Cloud Christian Ministries. You're looking for an OBS overlay for the live stream. Mm-hmm. Wonderful. Let's spend a minute or two. Let's look through this. I want to help out Blaine.
Yeah.
We'll look through that stuff, and then we can. Okay, Gareth. How's this? Gareth, you've joined the Discord. Nick, on your phone, if you can message Gareth and kind of get an idea of what we're looking for there. Meanwhile, I will look through this, and we will.
I apologize for the noise that we'll be getting
introduced into the mic. We'll see. Are we critiquing ministry names now, Aaron? I mean, I'll critique whatever you need, man. What you want my opinion? I'm happy to give it, for better or worse. So,
what's up?
Do you think we could do the thing?
The green? Yeah. I'll pull it down.
Let's see if we could do the thing. We're gonna try something. This is untested territory that we're trying right now. Okay, all the way, right there.
All right.
Let's see if we can do the thing.
All right, let's do the thing. We might. Here, I'll just get real close to you.
Audio should be back. Sorry, guys. Apparently I don't know what I'm doing. We do see it on YouTube. We're watching the comments. Yep, lost audio. Yep, I see that. Hopefully we're back. Can you hear us? Give me some. Okay, good. Thank you. All right, so we are looking at some stuff from Blaine Cooper. I'm assuming this is your church, Calvary Church, Pennsylvania. I think that logo is dope, and it looks great on Instagram. It fits in there real perfectly. So he's looking critique random social link graphics, general stuff that he's made. We can definitely run through here and do this sort of thing. Yeah, I think this is good. I think in general, I'm just looking at. I think I'm sending stream audio, so I won't do that.
Yeah.
I will say the drop shadow on this text here, hopefully that's coming through, does do a lot to help make the text pop off the screen here. On something like this where the background is relatively busy, this is still generally a little bit harder to read. But the drop shadow, in case anybody is running into this issue, this is definitely a good solve to make sure your text is still readable. Run through here. Cool. Man, yeah, I think you've got like a really established design aesthetic, it looks here. For copy. I like this logo a lot.
I do too. I really like it. I feel like it's very clean. I'm interested. So right now, is the
Lord, I pray
C cut off like that? Or is that just
yeah?
Okay. I'm interested for what was the design choice
I'd be curious
behind that,
why.
right?
I think it's cool.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I do think it's cool. I'm like, okay, that must have been something intentional. Like, I wonder if there is a specific reason why they did that.
Yeah. Oh, I'm even looking at stuff like, I know this is a dumb small thing, but like there is a consistent amount of spacing on the left side as there is the right side. I know Nick has heard that from me a million times.
Yeah.
All
the
things
time.
are lined up. That's definitely it's well done. It's an obvious sign of attention to detail as far as I'm concerned, and it's not as common as you would think. So, man, I think just in general, well done. Looking specifically for like the graphic designed stuff. Obviously, the photos look really well done as well. Yeah, I think you have a really well-established aesthetic here. I guess my only note, if I was going to note anything, is it's so well-established. I think there could be some room for some experimentation, trying some new stuff. Obviously, there's something to be said for consistency on a page, and I think you should definitely be aiming for that. But I don't think you're like out of balance or anything like that. But I think if you want like that next step to evolve, try to experiment with it. Try something a little bit different. Mix it up every once in a while. See what you can do with it. That'd be where I'd be pointing you in that direction.
Nice.
Yeah, but that's awesome.
That is really cool. I like that.
What, churches are allowed to have senses of humor? I didn't know that was an option.
Yes,
guys. All right, cool. We had a question, Harry Ulep. Hopefully I'm saying that name right. How do you get your page looked at? Join the Discord. That is, I think I posted a link. Let me make sure I post another link. I can do that.
Yep.
There is a link to the Discord right here. Bam. I don't know if I can pin the comment on YouTube. I can pin it on Facebook. So I will. Bam. So join the Discord, post in lobby, kind of what you're looking at, and we will take a look and see what you're doing. So
are you ready to take a look at Garrett's stuff?
I'm ready to take a look at Garrett's.
So I have
Gareth.
What did I say? Garrett? Oh, sorry, Gareth. So we have a couple details.
Yeah.
We know the church's name, although I don't have that up right now. I think it was on the YouTube comments. Oh, actually, it's Cloud Christian Ministries Church. It's a ministry.
Wonderful.
So I asked him to send us a link to their live stream so we can kind of see what we're looking at. So let's see what we can do for them.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
Cloud Christian Ministries.
So.
Gotcha. So they've got. I'm just gonna pan through a little bit.
Yep.
You've got a countdown here. Cool. So you're doing an actual overlay with comments, which I think is really cool.
That is okay. I just want to say that's really cool, because that gives you an opportunity to like have real feedback on your live stream, and you have an opportunity to like really talk with your live audience while you're there. I think that's sweet.
Absolutely. Yeah. So I think in general, the idea of an overlay, you're aiming in the right direction for sure. It's interesting because this is not a church live stream thing that's common yet. I will say that. I would say where this is I would say moving into what I think churches are going to start doing in the future. Just looking at what the whole rest of the live stream world does, overlays, graphics going on here, chat on the side, especially looking at things like Twitch, YouTube streaming and everything like that. This is much more common in that sort of sphere. So I do think that this is I think you're ahead of the curve on this, which is exciting.
Yeah.
I do think there's going to be some stuff we can help you with when it comes to just visually, aesthetically. I think in general, I would like to see the video more. Like to see the video bigger. Obviously, we have to contend with the fact that if we make the chat much smaller, I'm even looking at here on my large monitor in front of me, that's going to be unreadable. If we make it just that much smaller, it's going to be really hard to see what's going on here.
Yeah.
So I think what we're going to have to do, so let me ask you, Gareth.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Gareth did a comment.
Oh, awesome. This is our first live stream.
Okay.
Awesome. This is your first live stream? That's awesome.
That's not bad for the first live stream.
Not at all. You should have seen some of the first live streams that we saw during COVID. Hey, being online is better than not being online. Yeah. But some of us got there crawling and some of us got there running. So,
and thank you, Gareth. I think you said that you've learned a little bit from some of our YouTube videos.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I'm glad that we've been able to be a resource to you.
Absolutely. So I think one thing that's going to be really beneficial, and it's not something that we can set up right here today, but there is a service that I would definitely recommend checking out. I will pull it up. Obviously, we've talked a ton about OBS. Mm-hmm. There is a version of OBS called Streamlabs. That it's kind of like it's OBS with a bunch of extra stuff added on, and the extra stuff added on is mostly built for more or less like a traditional Twitch stream or something, where if someone subscribes, if someone donates or whatever, there's like alerts that come on the screen, or you can have it to where it reads out a message from them or something like that. But another thing that Streamlabs allows you to do is put a condensed version of the chat overlaid on the screen that you can actually adjust things like how big it is, how wide it is, the colors going on there, if it has a transparent background, anything like that, which will allow you. So right now you're just kind of putting the whole like YouTube comment thing up there. You won't have to do that. This will do that automatically for you. And the cool thing is, if you are using OBS, a lot of the overlay will look very similar to what you're used to. There's some stuff a lot of people say that it's a little bit easier to use. I think it's a preference thing for the most part. But I would say before we get into designing you an overlay, I would check out Streamlabs, because I think it's going to help you do everything you're doing right here, and it's going to allow you to have a little bit more control. But I would say in general, I want to get that video that you're playing here as big as you can, and still allow for some of these overlays going on. So it might mean that your video takes up the whole screen or nearly the whole screen, and some of this text, instead of being to the side of the video, is on top of the video. Obviously, that means you need to be careful with how you're framing the video that you're in. But I think most people, like 90% of the time, are going to be staring right at this. And this is going to be 25% of their time, or whatever. That's probably not good math. So I want 90% of the screen to be this and 10% of the screen to be this other stuff. So it's really going to be about finding that balance. But I would suggest check out Streamlabs OBS, play with that a little bit. I would start there, and then I don't expect that this is going to be our last stream of this sort of thing. So if you have some stuff that you're playing around with there, then I can have a little bit more control, a little bit easier playing around with what your overlay looks visually. So wonderful. Cool. So yeah, start there.
All right.
Let's see. Yeah, over both sides we have 35 people watching. Awesome. Hello, everybody watching. Hey. Gareth, we're gonna send you to Streamlabs. But if anybody else has some design work that they need done, more than happy to help. Do we have anything in the Discord of people?
Oh, yeah, we should check that. I think someone had mentioned something a while back. I'll take a look as well. So, have you heard anything coming through with my phone, and all that?
Nope. Okay, it's good so far. We got messages from JJ Goodness in the Discord. Would you guys mind making an overlay? Let me switch to this.
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay. I think it did switch, but we're looking at the whole thing. Yeah. Okay. The green screen background. Yeah, that's fine.
Hey. All right.
Would you mind making a lower thirds for names for your church? Absolutely, we can do that.
Yes, we can.
If you send over your logo, we can take a whack at making some lower thirds for you. Not a problem. Just if you want to chuck that in the Discord lobby or wherever, and tag me or Nick in it or something like that, or not, we'll keep an eye out for it. We definitely can. I'll get set up to make something like that.
Yep. Did you say also to have the names of the people that he wants in there?
Yeah. So I'll design a template, and then we'll figure out kind of what service you're using to actually edit these things, if that's Photoshop or if that's whatever, and I'll make sure that it's editable wherever you're going. So wonderful. Also, in case anybody is curious.
Ooh, he just sent it over.
Oh, cool. Wonderful. All right. Cool. So as a example, JJ, can you give me so let's say your senior pastor was getting up and you wanted to pull up a lower third for him. Why don't, so that we have a name to work with, give me his name, and then I don't know if you want to do like a title or something underneath that. I know I know our church does that, or maybe it's just a name, whatever. Just give me like a single example of what that would look like, and we can roll with that. So, and then I will pull up the green screen. Wonderful. All right, so this is the logo that we're working with for, I don't speak whatever language this is. Is that Spanish? No.
It looks okay. This is terrible. I just feel terrible. It's somewhere between Spanish and maybe French.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Gosh, I'm so sorry.
I'm sure JJ's about to let us know
He's
that we're terrible.
Oh yes,
French. It's French. I knew that.
You did not. You thought that was Spanish.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
I take it you're in. Is that Connecticut? Then you're in Norwalk, Connecticut. Norwalk.
Oh yeah.
And how am I?
Norwalk. Yeah. Cool. All right, so we're gonna put together a lower third.
Excuse me.
Are you using? Yes. Are you usually using Photoshop to edit these, or are you using Pro Presenter or anything like that? Just let me know so I'd make sure I give you the format that you need. All right, I'm gonna just quickly cut this up.
Also, JJ, my wife is from Connecticut, actually. So, yeah.
Wonderful.
Yes.
All right. So I'm just going to start explaining what I'm doing here. I'm just cutting this guy out so we have a nice place to start with. I'm assuming it's a circle, but instead of hoping that it's exactly a circle, I'm gonna just let Photoshop figure out what it is for me.
So JJ Goodness says, yes, but as a blank slide so that we can make it as a template in Proclaim.
Yes, absolutely. That is what I'm hoping to get you, JJ.
Ooh. What happened there?
What happened there is I messed up.
Oh, okay.
Every once in a while it happens.
Every now and then.
Every now and then.
If Ben Franco was here, you know what he would do.
Yeah, I don't. He doesn't need to bring up anything.
I don't think Ben's watching the live stream. I have not seen him join.
That's for the best. All right, so. All right, so we got a good cutout of this logo here.
All right.
And another question I need to ask JJ: are you? Hopefully, you know the answer to this question. Are you working usually in like 16:9, or are you working in 4:3? Most people are 16:9 these days when it comes to the aspect ratio of the video, but that'll affect the size of the lower third that I give you. So if you're working like 1080p, that would be 16:9. JJ Goodness is typing 16:9.
Well, why don't we? Sorry, I got Gareth mixed up with JJ there for a second.
Gotcha.
So, Cool. 16 by 9. Sweet.
Wonderful. This would be pretty simple, I think.
Yeah.
I'm just going to kind of use your logo as an aesthetic here, and we'll run from there.
What are you thinking? Do you like when I see this? I think of extending, kind of like maybe that. Okay. Side note: I am colorblind, so if I mess up on colors here, forgive me.
It's fun.
Is it like gold?
It is gold.
Okay. I would like for me. I would like extend out the gold or something.
Yeah.
But what do you see?
I see. So we've got blue. We've also got the gold. Why did that?
I'm not sure.
Hold on. I messed up.
That's 2 times.
Let's not keep track. Let's not. I'm gonna end this stream early.
Yeah, Kale's gonna be like, 3 times and we're done.
All right, so yeah, I'm gonna extend out the colors that we got going on in here. What I'm thinking, maybe. So I need to keep the background a relatively dark color, so we make sure that we have contrast for these the rest stuff going on.
So why are you choosing colors within the logo? Like,
it needs to match.
Okay.
I'm also seeing. So I might let's take it one step. So we've
Yeah.
got. So I'm looking in this logo. We've got these blue circles, ovals, I guess, that are kind of this giant grid of them fading out into nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to rebuild that real quick.
Oh. Interesting.
We're gonna go in.
All right.
We're gonna go in.
All right. JJ, you still with us? Oh, Josh Richard joined us too. Hey, Josh.
Hello, Josh.
Hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying the stream.
All right, so I popped open Illustrator because it's a little bit easier to work
Awesome.
with
Thanks,
patterns
JJ.
here. And I'm just going to start making a giant grid of circles and make sure that spacing is relatively right. While I am making this wonderful, incredibly entertaining, just enrapturing
Oh,
grid,
yes. Yeah.
why don't you tell them about what we did today, Nick?
Oh, are you talking about Employee Appreciation Day?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Actually, that's really, really cool. So our lead pastors and the leadership of our church are amazing. Pastor Sam and Pastor Brenda are really, really great people. And they decided to bless the entire staff with a day out at, well, it's called Craig's Cruisers up here in Michigan. But essentially, how would you describe that?
It's like adult Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah. That's probably the best way to describe it. It really is like adult Chuck E. Cheese. But yeah, it was incredible. I know for me and a good chunk of our department, in the marketing department at Grand Rapids First, we were able to go out and have a blast riding go-karts. Actually, it was my first time ever doing go-karts.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah. But I know, like, I don't know why I never did that as a kid.
Probably because you grew up in Quakertown.
That might. Hey, be careful. There's probably some people from Quakertown watching this stream.
I'm sure. There might be. Mm-hmm. Quakertown's a wonderful place, full of wonderful people and nothing to do.
I came from there, you know? Well, that's not technically true. I moved there, graduated high school, and then left. So.
Yes,
yeah.
It's a wonderful place full of wonderful people and nothing to do. Quakertown is about as interesting as it sounds.
What are you talking about? There's the Q Mart, the Quakertown Farmers Market, where you can get.
Yes, there's the Q Mart.
What is it? The fried Oreos or whatever, deep fried Oreos.
Fried Oreos. If you're a big fan of fried Oreos,
yeah.
If of all the things you like that you could talk about why the place you live is interesting, and the most interesting you can think of is we have fried Oreos.
we also have a Walmart. No, for real though.
I don't even have to say anything.
No,
You're winning my argument for me.
I think Quakertown, which is in Pennsylvania, for anyone that's still watching after this crazy stuff. I think it was 1985, potentially. I could be very wrong, but sometime Quakertown was actually in the Guinness Book of World Records for having the most fast food places within a square mile. So
how many?
How many fast food places?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. All I know is there's a bunch, and it's terrible. And you remember how? Oh gosh,
Nick is regretting a story before he started.
I was just gonna say something like, I struggled with my weight for a long time.
Sure. And maybe that had something to do with how readily available.
That might have had to do with some. I mean, there's also like certainly my own discipline involved there too.
Sure.
I can't blame completely.
No, it's capitalism's fault. You had weight problems. That's it. All right, so I've managed to recreate this blue grid that we have going on in here. I am generally going to keep it a little bit darker than what's in the logo because we need to make sure that we've got a lot of contrast for the text that's going to be sitting on top. But I'm also going to give this a nice gold border, and I think we're in a good spot.
I really like how you're able to emulate that pattern there. Now, so I see that it kind of fades off. What did you do to create the fade there?
So I did a gradient. So this guy right here.
Okay.
So this allows me to fade from one color to the other, and I just did it on the actual circle layers.
Yeah.
And I went from blue to the black, and it worked out pretty well. So now I'm gonna try to recreate some of that shiny teeth in me. Nope.
I knew somebody on the live stream was from Quakertown. I just could not remember who.
Who's it?
Blaine. Blaine is from Quakertown.
Really?
Yeah, he just said it in the comments. He's like, "Yo, I'm from town, Q-Town, right? Represent, man, Q-Town."
Blaine.
Right, you're right, Blaine. Talk about having any fast food place you could ever want in Quakertown. It's true. Is Popeye still in Quakertown? I don't know if we had a Sonic at one point, but it went out of business real fast.
Those places are other places.
See, there are good people from Quakertown.
I don't have anything against the people of Quakertown.
Yeah.
It's the location that I'm not a big fan of.
Oh man.
All right, let's. All right, I'm gonna give this gold that we're gonna play with some gradient in here as well, because this, if we look just at this circle of gold, it's not a consistent gold. It kind of shifts. So we're gonna try to emulate that a little bit. We should be good. Sonic and Popeyes are
No, Popeyes is gone. Oh, that stinks.
Oh darn.
Yeah. Sonic I knew was gone because I remember. Oh gosh, that was like 2011, I think, when they left.
Even Sonic doesn't want to be.
Oh my gosh.
Quakertown.
No, that's not what happened.
They're like, this place sucks.
Sonic just overexpanded in their business and had
right,
enough of
right.
It was a saturated market.
Saturated market. I'll tell you what.
Saturated fat market.
That's exactly.
Oh man, look at that. That's actually really sweet.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Yeah.
I think so.
So can you explain to us what you're doing right now? Like, is that a bevel that you just put on there?
That is a bevel.
Okay.
I just decided I didn't love it. So, I'm going to play with it a little bit.
All right.
But I'm looking at the circle logo in the corner. It has a bevel and a boss on here, and I'm trying to replicate it. I can tell you, just honestly, bevel and a boss is not my favorite effect in the world, but it's what we're rolling with. So I'm going to emulate it, and we're gonna hold true here.
I think Dan DeRogers is also.
He's not from Quakertown.
No, he's not from Quakertown. Dan is from Massachusetts, I think. He's from New England.
Is he?
Yes, I believe he's from New England.
It's not Quakertown.
It's not Quakertown. Quakertown is definitely not New England. What did Blaine say? He said, "I'd say within Quakertown, not the most to do, lol, but you're like 20 to 40 minutes from tons of stuff," which is true. Like, you're really close to Philly and everything. So great stuff all around. 9 out of 10.
Quakertown is close to things that are interesting.
Yeah, well, it's kind of like how Grand Rapids is close to things that are
Grand Rapids has interesting things.
I mean, yes, there's also things in Grand Rapids that are interesting.
Yes,
absolutely.
I also live in Hudsonville, and Hudsonville is very nice. It's very safe and great, and I don't mind living in Hudsonville. There's also nothing to do in Hudsonville.
You guys have a Meijer. It's a really nice grocery store that you have.
You're right. You're very right. I'm looking at the font that I recognize of these. I think it's Cooper Black at the bottom there. Yep.
I'm amazed how you are able to quickly identify fonts. Like, that's really cool.
I appreciate that.
All right, so JJ, we're a little far into this at this point. How are we looking so far? Is there anything that you want to tell us, or like, you know, help us understand and see if there's something we need to change? Let us know in the Discord comments.
Yeah, let me. I think looking at this now, it feels a little large. A lot of real estate we're taking up on the screen here. So
I was gonna say we probably should make it short and smaller, but
thanks.
yeah.
Thanks. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you too. Oh man, John Mark Clark is just lighting up the comments on YouTube with Popeye's chicken sandwiches are possibly better than Chick-fil-A.
I have a confession to make.
Uh-oh. Is this a confession first time on live?
Yes, I have a confession. I love Chick-fil-A, and I have fought for them in the Popeyes Chick-fil-A battle before. Like I have fought hard.
Mm-hmm.
I've never had Popeyes before, and I feel like I've been fighting, but like I've never even tried the opposition, right?
Yeah, I mean, I've had Popeyes. I still think Chick-fil-A is better, but all right. So you just did something really interesting right there, or you are doing something.
Okay.
What are we doing right here right
so
now?
I shrunk the whole thing down.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'm just gonna grab the stretchy bits. Mm-hmm. Stretchy bits.
Stretchy bits.
I'm gonna stretch them. Then I'm just taking that pattern and extending it to the edge here.
This is a family-friendly show.
No, that's not where I was going. All right. Wonderful.
All right.
So obviously, JJ, I can take off this text here, and you can put whatever it is that you'd like in here. I did use Cooper Black. That is the font that I recognize of these. I wouldn't suggest doing whatever the script font is in the middle. That's generally for lower thirds. You want to make sure they're incredibly legible. So I would suggest Cooper Black, or what this top one is. I don't recognize the top one. Do you recognize the top one?
I do not personally recognize the top one. Dan DeRozers, do you recognize the top one? Dan would know. Also, let's see. JJ Goodness asks, can the nameplate be short, like in the corner? So, I think, yeah, JJ, I think what you're asking for is for it not to extend across the entire width of your...
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
we can just something...
We could do a couple things. I mean, we could do that. We could also do like a feathered mask or something that would...
Right.
Let the, it was to keep on the left side still. But.
Yeah. So I go
like
back.
Corner,
I go back and forth because it's the. Well, I don't know how long the names are going to be.
Right.
Here. But
what if we do this, JJ? Can you tell us? Do you have any other overlays that are going on? Like, do you have another logo or something in the right corner? That might help us determine which side we should be using to do. Just in case, like, if they have like comments on that side or something. So that way we're not interfering with that.
Steven, we are not going to use Comic Sans.
No.
Is there a way to ban someone? Is there like is there a kick button?
Hey,
hey, there is.
You can't. You should do that. Steven, I got you, man. You're still here. We got you.
You got him.
Yeah,
you
I got him.
No, I'm kidding.
Okay. Bottom left corner, JJ says.
Bottom left corner.
Okay.
Yep. Not a problem. Not a problem.
Well, while you're doing that, I'm going to update us with some of the comments that we have. Corden Tuttle, a fellow friend at Grand Rapids First, who's also familiar with the Grand Rapids area, is saying, "How dare you sleep on Post Family Farm?" Which I'm assuming is Hudsonville.
It's in Hudsonville? Yeah, okay. Post Family Farm is fine. You go there one time a year to get donuts.
Ooh.
And it's so, like, okay, if you like kids, great.
Yeah.
But there's so many kids at Post Family Farm every time I've ever been there. And I'm just not a fan of being surrounded by children all the time. Some people, you know, they have kids, they love, you know, that. I just, not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea. Yeah, I can do, here, I'm going to try something right here.
Troy says that Comic Sans is one of your favorite fonts. Is that true?
Where's that ban button again? It's not. I feel like that's a well-documented fact at this point, that it's, you know, genuinely not a huge fan of it.
No.
Yeah, that's.
Should we refer them to our previous video about 5 fonts that
cross promo?
Yeah, cross promotion here.
Yeah, go check out the video what we did where I talked about the fonts I don't like.
Yep. 5 fonts that your church should stop using.
Yes. Sir.
Right up there with Helvetica.
So, did you know that there is a font named Helvetica?
Yes.
With 2 H's?
I think that might. You mean 2 L's?
Yes.
I think that's what Troy's actually referring to right now. Is Helvetica.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring the rest of the.
We're gonna take a break from design.
I apologize in advance if there's language on this page.
Oh, I mean, it has the word hell. So.
But this is Helvetica, and it gives me a migraine. It's like all the right letters, and the kerning is just a disaster.
But it comes like this, like, right? Like, this is how it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You just type, and that's what it looks like.
Man.
So yeah, you can download that. You know.
Troy, thank you for that segue.
Right.
That was awesome.
It is a font. That is an option. I hope you have fun with it and you don't ever actually use it for anything serious.
John Mark Clark says, my brother worked for IT at a school district and he removed all the fonts from the district that he did not like.
That's amazing.
That is amazing.
That's an incredible power.
Yeah.
I wish I had that power.
Dan Osenkowski, oh my gosh, sorry Dan, I didn't mean to butcher your name. Osenkowski mentioned that there are way too many kids at Post Family Farms.
Thank
he agrees
you.
With you. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
Come on.
All right. So what are you doing right now? Because like I know you had to bring our circle pattern back over, right?
Yeah. So I'm what I'm doing. Well, I just realized that the shape that I was going to make was probably not going to be.
Oh.
It probably wasn't going to work out. But we caught it before.
It was going to become a rocket ship.
It was going to look like something that you probably wouldn't want it. So instead. Yeah. We're just gonna fade it out. We dodged a bullet on that one, I think.
You know, but for real though, that is a thing you got to think about when you're doing design work, right? Like,
yes, it is.
You know, it's important to consider how your work will be perceived, and not everybody's going to have the most holy of mind when you're doing stuff.
You're very right. I just wish that didn't happen when I was live streaming in front of 20, 30 people.
I'm so sorry. Yeah.
Great.
It's okay. We're good. We're all good.
That's fine.
Yeah, we're good.
You're never going to let me let that down.
That particular moment?
Yeah. No.
I might let you live that down. I feel like it's okay.
I hope. Yeah. I wonder if somebody else saw that happening before I did.
I am. There may or may not be a conversation happening behind the scenes about bringing Ben Franco to talk about.
Let's not have that happen.
But those are the people that will probably hold on to that moment for a while.
I'm glad.
So.
All right, so I have created this more of like a faded out effect sort of thing here. So it matches the logo that you had going on. It only takes up a smaller chunk of the screen. I can probably give you a little bit less room on top and bottom and actually shrink it even more. Let me grab this as well. And then
yeah, it's looking good.
So in the bottom left corner, well near the left corner, not actually the left corner, like how the lower left side looks like. Okay. All right, JJ, let me know what you're thinking of this.
Yeah,
we can roll through as we go. What is? Reminds me of the font kids use that come out like this. Yes, Stephen, I know exactly the kind of fonts you're talking about. I do. I wish there was a Comic Sans alternative that communicated the right type of thing, but then also wasn't hot garbage. Yeah. But I haven't found that yet. If anybody has any suggestions, I'll definitely take it.
I'm trying to remember that Vsauce had that video about Comic Sans. I'm wondering if they had. I think they had mentioned a alternative to Comic Sans, but I don't remember that for fact.
I think there's a font called Chalk Duster.
Yeah. That's like a good alternative to...
It is an alternative.
Okay, yeah. I think I've downloaded this font before.
It's like when you need Comic Sans, but you don't want to use Comic Sans.
Yeah.
There's Chalk Duster.
JJ says this looks nice.
That's what we're aiming for, buddy.
Awesome.
So,
but can we get it as a blank slide?
Absolutely, you can. I will delete all of this stuff. I will save it as a PNG. And I will call it this.
Yes.
Oliver's lower third.
I'm not sure if I should say good try on that pronunciation, or if I should be like, hey man, just don't do that.
It's probably accurate. I shouldn't be doing it to begin with. All right. Lower third, PNG uploaded.
All right.
It is in the Discord. I just leveled up to level 22 in the Discord.
Hey, all right.
So there you go, JJ. I'll tag you in that. Hopefully that was helpful. And we are happy to help whomever.
I think Lindsay would tell us.
Whomever needs any more help. Happy to do that.
All right. Cool. All right. So we got that graphic. Was that everything that JJ wanted?
I think so.
Okay. Awesome. Cool. Yeah, PNG is a good way. So. All right.
I did save it as a PNG format. For those that don't know, that's it saves out the transparency. So the background, you can overlay it on a stream and not cover up the whole thing with black or white or whatever it is you're using.
So there was a bit of a discussion that I abandoned as we were working because I wanted us to focus a little bit more on the graphics at the point.
Which discussion?
Well, the people that have been discussing about the best burger.
Sorry?
So our best fast food, I guess, at this point. So someone mentioned In-N-Out Burger. I don't know if you've ever had In-N-Out Burger, but they get a lot of praise.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me just say, if any of you need any graphic design done, that's the purpose of why we're here.
Right.
Send us anything you need, and we'd be happy to help. I've never had In-N-Out Burger.
Yeah. Neither have I.
I'm from the Midwest, and lived there most of my life.
Yeah.
And In-N-Out is exclusively in California, right? Or that direction.
That might be the case because I know my wife Tori did some work out there for a catering company, and they had In-N-Out Burger while they were there. But I didn't know it was exclusively in California.
I thought it was. I might be wrong.
I could be wrong too. Has anyone mentioned that in the comments at all?
I don't know.
We're gonna scroll some comments here. Oh, it's over here in Texas.
It's all over.
It's all over. Okay.
It's not all over.
Because it's not in Michigan.
It's never been anywhere I've lived.
You spent some time in California.
That is true. I lived for California in 2 months. I was 8 though.
Yeah.
So I might have had In-N-Out, but I don't remember what it was.
Yes, California, Gareth has said. All right. Let's see. Is there any...
How about a new YouTube banner?
Okay. Awesome, Blaine. Yeah.
Chuck it in the Discord. What you're looking for, any graphics that need to be in it. We definitely can make that happen.
Yep.
You want to raise this while we're temporarily not?
Yeah, I was going to ask you earlier if you wanted to do that, but it was loud.
You want to hear an amazing story about this green screen?
Oh, we're gonna talk about that.
It's not an amazing story.
Okay, go for it.
I bought the green screen to do live streaming stuff like this. I was setting it up. It attaches on 2 sides, right, up into the ceiling. And I got this side done over here, secured, perfect. Wasn't. And then I started doing that side over there. And as I was figuring that side out, this side gave. And like a pendulum, it swung, slammed straight into that TV. Shattered it. It's not working. It's gone.
Yeah, it's not shattered. But there is a giant...
Turn it on.
There's a giant crack along. Okay. All right.
Do you know how to turn it on?
I don't.
Hold on.
If I don't figure it out, it'll make for fun.
You're not going to figure it out. I'll just leave that. I'll leave him to that. There is a button back there. Go for it. I'm going to look at this. King Koopa. New YouTube banner. Here's the current. I could share my current PSD, but it seems too large of a file for Discord. If you could send it in Dropbox and stuff, that would be awesome. But if not, I think it'd be fine either way. How you doing back there? It doesn't. You can try all you want. It's not coming back.
So you said there's a button back here somewhere?
There's a button back there. Good luck.
How long do I do this before I just give up? What?
You looking for it? You find it?
No, I haven't. You looked at me like I had found it though,
No.
so...
Yeah.
I give up. Where is this thing? What? It was just there.
Where my pointer finger is. Okay.
Oh gosh, okay.
Oh, it's there.
Why do you got a bowling pin on your TV?
That is my TV. Shattered.
Jeez.
It's gone. And I got that TV like 3 months ago, so it was real good. It was a great investment. That was $500 down the drain. Google Drive works great.
Awesome.
Oh, Blaine, I think you sent the same link twice. But if you send me the Google Drive thing, I can definitely do that. What mind of Eli say? Could you make an announcement slide asking for sound media and live stream tech volunteers?
So asking for tech volunteers? Is that what they're asking for?
Yeah.
Okay.
We could.
Yeah.
We could make like a generic one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then just anybody could use it.
So slide being, I imagine, full screen. Yeah. We could do that. That might be a nice exploration of how to market and everything too. Mm-hmm. We could talk about that. Mm-hmm. Why don't we finish Blaine's? Do you want to do Blaine's banner first and then get into that, or?
Yes.
So,
what time is it?
It is 7. I know. We were only supposed to do this for an hour.
Well, wait, hour and change.
An hour and change? All right, get ready for the change.
Okay. We have time for one more of these.
Okay.
One more project. It's either going to be the YouTube banner or a tech volunteer slide. I'm going to leave it to popular vote. Whichever you would like us to see us work on. This will not be the last stream, so hopefully we can help you out in the future, whoever doesn't make it. Just type in the chat whatever you'd like us to work on, and we can. We'll
hey,
do
Kyle.
Yeah.
So Kyle's looking for a logo, but I think we're
Together Church.
Yeah, this could probably be for the next time that we
Absolutely.
do a stream. So.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We've been toying around with the idea of making this like a regular stream that happens once or twice a week. So I'm not promising anything when I say that. But
no, you're not.
If it's something you're interested in seeing, let me know. So
yeah.
All right, let us know.
All right. So what? How do you want them to do this? Just in the comments on Facebook and YouTube.
YouTube banner. Do you want to see? Yeah, just right in the comments. Do you want to see us work on a YouTube banner, or do you want to see us work on like an announcement slide asking for sound media and live stream text, whichever one.
All right. So Steven has said,
banner,
"Yep, we got
YouTube
2
banner.
votes for YouTube banner."
One vote
Hey, Corden, I think you should be checking which YouTube channel you're commenting from. Oh, how did you create that black bar sign in the background? It's super cool. We'll keep the votes coming in.
Yeah.
If you want to talk about that again.
My dad made that. My dad's, it's all, he's been getting into woodworking the past few years, and he's very good at it. And he made that for my birthday, and it's awesome. I love it. I've been done like late night gaming. I'll just stay up till like 1 o'clock, and then I shut off and go into bed. I just turn around and I'll just stare at it for like 20 seconds. Then I go upstairs and go to bed. I'm really happy with it. So
cool. A couple more seconds for the votes to come in, and then we'll tally them up. I don't think I saw Blaine didn't vote. I know Blaine's the one who mentioned the YouTube banner.
We'll count that as a vote.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
the one who suggested it for sure.
Yeah. If we do that, I mean, it'd be like moot. Like they're 1-1.
Well, they
right?
equal that.
So,
Yeah,
they eke out. So eke out.
Eke out.
Eke out.
Eke out.
I said eke out instead of
right.
All right.
I'm gonna tally.
All right.
So, YouTube banner.
Mm-hmm.
Tech volunteers.
Oh, don't tell me it's tied.
Tech volunteer.
Okay.
2 to 3.
2 to 3. So I think it's going to be the tech volunteers on one.
We're going to do a tech volunteers.
Okay.
All right. Let's run through the questions.
All right. Cool.
So, we have 3 questions that we ask every time that we do any media project. It was literally our very first video that we talked about that. Go check that out if you want to know more, but we're going to run through the question. The first questions is, who is our audience? And I think we're going to create this kind of a general sense of something that anybody can use, right? Mm-hmm. So it's the general sense we're looking for media people.
Yeah.
We're looking for us.
Yeah, pretty much. People like you, yourself, and I.
Right.
I would say, for the sake of it hitting, a specific audience, probably someone like 15 to 25. So yeah. Someone who's either just getting involved into church ministry or has a knack for tech.
So what we need is I've usually when we go through the process, and Nick's been through the process a million times with me before, like every time we do anything. We are looking for a person, like a singular, like if we had to describe a single person that we're aiming for. Who is that?
Who would that be? Well, yeah, I could actually
describe. Do you know like a person?
Yeah, I have a person. They're already actually involved at Grand Rapids First.
That's fun.
I think they're actually watching the live stream. So
who?
I would say 2 people.
Okay.
2 people would be Chris and Dan. Those 2 individuals would be like the people I would like. That would be the target market. Both individuals who are post high school graduates, very, very interested in media and marketing and live production. So
yeah. Okay.
So side note, Chris and Dan are awesome guys.
Yeah, same. So we're looking at like 20-ish. We're looking for obviously tech interested, media interested, and whatnot. Probably a bit of a nerd.
Yeah.
Statistically speaking, a dude. Obviously not entirely, but statistically speaking, a dude. And yeah, I think that's good. So, second question is, when Chris or Dan or whoever, when they see this advertisement, when they see this slide, what do we want them to feel?
That's a good one. I feel like this is always the hardest question, because I know like we ask it a lot of other people when we're trying to market, and generally responses aren't necessarily a feeling.
Yeah.
And we're like, I want them to be want to join,
to feel part of something bigger than themselves.
Yeah.
We're looking for like a specific emotion, like literally a feeling. When I think of the tech department, when I see this advertisement, what am I feeling? That's kind of what we're looking for.
Sorry, just reading a comment from Blaine. Hey man, thanks. Thanks for that. Blaine was saying we're good.
Cool.
We spent some time with him, so he's
Very
okay
good.
doing something else. But yeah, so who knows? Maybe next time we can work a little bit with Blaine again.
Yeah,
with his
absolutely.
thing, so since we're running out of time.
Absolutely.
But,
so what do we want them to feel?
You could go with excitement. Like we've kind of walked around. Anticipation is kind of not really a feeling that like it's a good feeling, but it doesn't really describe, I think, what we're really going for here.
Right.
Like I would say, the experience I had as a tech person was I saw, some of my favorite bands playing at a festival once, and I saw how close a bunch of people that were on tech got to be there, how they were able to like be on stage with the artist and do different things, and then I saw a guy flying a jib and just instantly fell in love with all that.
Right.
So.
Yeah. We also have a suggestion of empowered could be an option, right? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Empowered. Yeah. I think for me it was, I was very, very young. I think I was 12 years old, and I was messing around with graphic design, and my pastor asked my youth pastor asked if I would be up for designing the t-shirt for our youth retreat or whatever. And it was a realization of like this dumb little hobby I had could also be used for ministry in a way that most people can't serve, right? So empowered might be the thing of like, hey, that talent you have or that interest that you have can be useful in a greater capacity. So also the question of what's the music playing in the background, it's not Satriani. It is a group called Sithu I.
Yeah. Okay.
Set Course for Andromeda.
Nice.
They are a great group, and they have not tripped up Facebook's or YouTube's copyright thing. And they're relatively small. So okay. So the last question is, it's evolved a little bit, but generally, what is your X factor? Mm-hmm. What is it that you care about? Why should I join the tech team? Right. Even if I'm interested in it, why is this the place that I should be spending my time to do?
That's a good question. Yeah. I mean, for me, the X factor of it is just that it's already something I love to do. Mm-hmm. I already love cameras and working with cameras.
Right.
So some of this is unique to different ministries, right? But I would say most churches, you're probably getting an opportunity you're getting an opportunity no one else in the congregation is getting, to be a part of actually telling the story, right? Whenever I'm teaching people how to direct a service or something, usually I'm talking to them, telling them about, you are the person who's telling the visual story. Your pastor's preaching, but you're the one telling the story, right? So I would imagine the X factor is that you're going to be a part of something no one else is going to be able to be a part of.
Right.
So
yeah, there's a certain amount of I don't know if exclusivity is the word, but it's an elite team that's making that is the vehicle to the gospel. That's we're not the one preaching the gospel, but we're the ones carrying it to the people that need to hear it in a way. We're amplifying it in some capacity. So we've got the answers to 3 questions. We're looking for 20 odd nerd.
20 odd nerd.
We want them to feel empowered. And the X factor is the ability to use your gifts specifically for ministry. Now we need a concept.
Yeah. So I know because I've seen it before. You could do something like simply as an image of someone behind a camera or something. Although that would be a little like it's been done. It's been done a lot. But it could be something like this could be you, right?
Absolutely.
Right. So in fact, I think that might have been the campaign that the University Valley Forge might have done a couple years back.
Yes,
I think it was. Yeah. There's no such thing as an original idea.
Yes, that is also true.
No.
You could also go the route of, given that we are literally advertising with the same tool that the people who we're advertising for will hopefully be using and creating, the idea of like what it looks like without them to a certain extent, right?
Yeah. I think amplifying the gospel. I think we've been neglecting some of these that some people have been suggesting. Okay.
Like a shield bearer for David, you're holding up your pastor and helping. Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah.
Amplifying the gospel, sound, media,
Okay.
See intention.
Yeah.
These words. It's like we thought about it as right. I'm not called to be a pastor, but in a small way, I can help bring my message out to the people. Absolutely.
These are all great ideas.
Yeah. I think in a lot of ways people get tripped up thinking that the only way that they can serve in ministry is becoming a pastor.
Yeah.
I think we are two examples of people who are not called to be pastors ever. I mean, who knows?
For the record, Caleb has been very much.
No,
that is not Caleb's. Caleb has said that is not his calling. So.
I think God has told me that. So who knows? Which was mine. But but we can still serve in a capacity that pastors can't.
Right.
We can do what we can do, right?
Greg made a great point. Called into ministry before being called into a pastor.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. So, I'm trying to think of a concept for this thing. And I think obviously we can hook them up with in like a cool aesthetic and all that kind of stuff. And that stuff's fine. But I'm trying to come up with like a hook, like an idea of like, they can't look away, right? That's like something that gets stuck in their head. We're looking for something in the marketing world, we call that sticky. That's something that sticks in their mind for longer than it took for them to read it. That's generally what we're aiming at. And an aesthetic is a way to do that kind of. But I think generally if you can come at them with an idea, it's generally more sticky. So
Alex Lyons had a really interesting comment. Be a Gutenberg. I know for me personally that means something.
Yeah, it definitely means something to me too.
Right.
We actually, Alex Lyons was the guest on our podcast last week, and you should go listen to it. We actually talked briefly about Gutenberg.
That's awesome.
Also, what's the name of the book? The Luther.
Brand Luther.
Brand Luther.
Yeah.
Definitely should check that out as a really interesting use of technology to spread the gospel.
Hey, Alex.
But I also think for our target market, 20 some odd nerds.
That might not be something they know.
Most of them might miss that connection.
Yeah. Although it is once you know it, it's a strong, beautiful connection.
I agree.
Absolutely.
I agree. It's just more of a niche one. It was like not that long ago, a couple of weeks ago, that we in the marketing department were actually talking about this.
We were talking about how to market to get volunteers for tech.
I don't remember where we ended up though.
We had a couple different things. We were talking about the emotion that we were trying to get people to feel was different, but it was more like you're being part of something. You're part of something larger.
Right.
Yeah. We talked about getting. Alex says we need help in Comic Sans. Or Bleeding Cowboy.
That's what I was saying with the whole like what it looks like without them sort of thing. Like what if someone totally random had to design a slide that's I've seen this done before. I get occasionally Facebook ads for, I think it's called Graphic Kitten, or someone like they sell like cheap graphic design services or whatever, and they'll post an ad that's essentially, this ad was not designed by Graphic Kitten, and it's like a rainbow and Comic Sans and like clip art and all that kind of stuff. Okay, I'm not going to use Comic Sans, but it is, it's generally, I don't know. It'd be a funny route to take. I don't know if it necessarily goes the whole empowering thing.
Yeah, it would be more humorous, which, I mean, it would be a sticky, humorous idea, but I don't know. And there, if we do make that choice, it'd be fine. We're just changing the emotion that we're getting.
Right.
So.
With you and without you at the top. Could you split screen image One was side badly broken, badly designed. The other one great, with you and without you.
Okay. Yeah, that could be interesting, having like a split screen of like...
Yeah, so I wonder if we could do the idea of like... What if we could take that idea and like stick it into like a sentence, like one formulated thought? What would that?
Also, I assume, Alex, you're commenting meow because you're hearing Caleb's cat in the background.
Can you hear my cat? Sorry. Yeah. Mana. That's mana. Yeah.
Silhouette of a sound engineer or audio technician or some technician with light of the gospel overhead shining down on them, or a cameraman or something like that. So I imagine you'd have like a technician with like an overhead light.
Right.
So
yeah, I think the I'd like to like a single sentence that kind of communicates the idea of like the you know, we're I've said it before in videos, like we are the vehicle for the gospel, right? It's very rarely that we're preaching the gospel, but we are bringing the gospel, right? We are amplifying it to the not only the people in the congregation, but these days especially the people out into the world via live stream and whatnot. What would grab you? Yeah, actually, we are the target, kind of in the target market. We're a little bit older for the target market, but I think, and that pains me to say that. Yeah, the what are you thinking?
I really like this split screen idea. I feel like that's definitely something that would be achievable, and I think it could. It would definitely show the idea of, you know, it without you, it can't be done.
Right.
So, and that feels a little empowering to me. Of like, you know, you are the difference maker, right? So,
an A-Team van or some other icon with stereotypical engineers in it. Starting the path of being old whippersnappers.
Don't worry, Greg. That won't happen.
Right.
Engine room for the gospel. Okay.
I like this collaborative.
I know, right? This is really cool.
Oh, my album ended as well.
Oh, all right. Well, let's get the music back. There we go. Setting out the gospel at the speed of light. Yeah, especially if you're using fiber. So. That was a tech joke if I've ever heard one.
Good night. All right.
I'll see myself out.
Yeah. All right. Let me. I feel like we just need like a sentence. Like I can make it look good. Let me switch to this. Oh, can you get the green screen?
Yes, I can.
Wonderful.
Green screen is back.
Wonderful. So, and I don't even know if it necessarily needs to be like a split screen, but more of like visually represented and the sentence actually visually changing in some capacity.
So what if it's something like, without you, the message doesn't get out, but as we're like putting it, the message is fading away to like almost nothing. So like the message itself, the sentence itself, is actually dissolving away.
I wonder if it's even as simple as we can't do this without you, and I don't know, like if it's something like, okay, this is like a silly example. If you do something like, and okay, so this is.
Okay, I see what you're doing there. Yeah. Okay.
This. Oh.
Whoops.
No.
3 times, Caleb.
No.
3 times.
No. We have to end the stream right here. What did I do? Okay, you get the idea though.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, and someone who's interested in.
It's like speaking code to them,
right?
I don't like necessarily like this exactly, but,
right?
Right. I'm trying to think of what that would be, what that.
Right. I mean, this helps me see what direction you're going.
Right.
So. Any thoughts in the comments? Maybe we can find. Dude, that shift thing on Photoshop is rough.
Yes.
Yes, it is. Oh, I'm back. Oh, Fiverr. No. Troy, you're not old. You're not an old whippersnapper.
We can't do this without you. We can't. What? Okay. What? Hold on. I'm gonna. I'm using how that account.
Greg mentioned you really need a picture of somebody on a stage that's poorly lit with the audience all plugging their ears.
So if tell me some of the stuff that tech people do.
You mean like just different things like run camera, audio, direct, lighting, slide support, live stream. If you want to get further into it, live stream mixing, right? Oh, I like this. I like it. Okay. Okay. Sorry. I mean, you could like worship team, right? Or like guitar playing.
No, we're gonna separate.
Okay.
Worship team did something.
All right. Okay, so there's you have run camera, mix sound, direct.
Not all places have like directors necessarily.
Sure. I mean, you can direct produce. So a lot of people have the same role.
Yep. Show lyrics. Yeah.
Yeah. Show lyrics. Troubleshoot. Yeah. Stream live.
Live stream.
Yeah. Coffee support. Monitor comments. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Social media, display scriptures, engage online. These are all great suggestions, guys.
People are listing off their job descriptions.
Pretty much, yeah. Sarcastic comments. Nice, Kevin.
Yes.
We've done this style before. This is the 33 buses, but that wasn't the name of the thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Make it happen. Yeah, that's pretty. That'd be like a strong point.
Yeah.
Like make it happen without you. Great suggestion, Alex.
I like that. Make it happen.
He even just said end with that. Nice. Yeah, I think that was a great suggestion. Simon says, yeah, that's about what I do on a Sunday.
Yeah. All of this.
All of the above, right?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Look
I like
that. We're all working together on that
right?
one.
Like, for real though, like many minds really help,
Alright. I'm just going to get some...
Oh, Blaine Cooper mentioned color correct. That would be something I can't personally do, but yes, definitely. We depending on your setup, you'll have a colorist or something, or someone.
This looks nice, but it's also vertical and we have a horizontal space, so I'm going to just kind of play with a different layout for the same text.
Alex Lyons just asked us. He says, my daughter Grace is watching, and he'd like us to tell her to go to bed. So, Grace, if you're watching,
it's time to go to bed.
It's time to go to bed. It's all right. This will be posted on YouTube.
You can watch it.
Yep, you can watch it later.
Yep, absolutely.
Your dad will be really, really nice and let you watch it later. So.
We'll also make sure that you're subscribed.
Yes.
To the YouTube channel.
Oh my gosh, why is this the first time we've said this? Please like, subscribe to our YouTube for more content. You know, we
gotta get that plug in.
Yeah,
there.
Right. We try to make things on a weekly basis, a different content that's helpful for church creatives and church media people. We also have the Discord, which we've heavily been talking about. Please go on the Discord and put your suggestions there. But there's so much more in the Discord than just a place where you can add suggestions for stuff we're creating today. It's a community of like-minded people within the church creative world. There's a lot of people in there that are just willing to help you if you have questions. For me, I've been amazed at just the giving nature of a lot of the people that we have there, the certified pros that we have. Really great people who really are here to see the kingdom of God grow, and for us to do it through the use of media. So yeah, please, if you're not already part of our Discord and you'd like to be a part of that community, give it a try.
Apparently we sent Alex's daughter away crying.
Are you kidding?
Awesome. That is great.
Alex, please tell Grace I am so sorry. Greg says, I don't like that as much. I don't have a better suggestion for filling in the horizontal space, but I think it looked better vertical. I kind of agree, but we're talking about a slide, right? The other way would be a great poster.
Oh, absolutely. And even a Facebook post or something like that. But I'm thinking for the sake of like a slide, we need to take advantage of the space that we have it. I hear what you're saying, though. I think the other one stands out a little bit more.
I'd agree. But this is how we fit this into the space we've asked to put it in.
Yes,
right? So, Stephen, thanks so much for saying the Black Bar Discord is great. It's people like you that help make it that way. So,
yeah, it's useful.
Oh, Alex says, no need to apologize. She just needed to go to bed. Great. I think when we decided that we were going to do this today, my only goal was to make a young child cry. And I have fulfilled that goal, so thank you so much.
Well,
I feel so bad. All right. This is looking good, though. I do like this. I do, like Steven said, prefer... was it Steven? No, I think it was someone else. I do prefer the vertical version, but this still looks really good. So,
I'm glad I can get like almost what you like. It's like almost there.
Hey, you got to fit it to the frame you're given.
Right.
Your work is now done. Thanks, Simon. Yeah. Hashtag goals, y'all.
So now let's here, we do one of these.
All right.
Don't know about Unsplash? It's amazing. Free, royalty-free stock images you can use however you would like. Talked about a little bit in the last video.
Someone had made mention of using a gear, I think it was. But
I'd love to get like live. Yeah, something like this, but somebody operating it.
Like that one there?
Like that one there.
I like it too. All right. Where are we going to post this since we're going to make this available to everybody?
It will be available in our Discord. You'll have to go there and check it out.
So I imagine learning resources, perhaps.
Yeah,
or
we
something?
could put in learning resources. That's not a problem.
Yeah,
We could put in learning resources. That's not a problem.
Yeah. Simon says Unsplash is awesome. I would generally agree. Yeah, Unsplash is great.
You would generally agree.
I would generally.
When would you not agree?
I would not agree. Okay, so this is a little, like, I guess, philosophical, right? So they have great stuff. Their photos are some things that I can't create, but I personally enjoy being able to create stuff myself, especially because, like, so if we're to use this at Grand Rapids First, you know, that's not necessarily what our lighting and soundboard look like, right?
Sure.
So it's not necessarily specific. It's probably not the best example for this because, you know, it's kind of an obscure image, like, you know. But for me, I would prefer to be able to create something that's specific to our environment. So that, but yes, in general, I really like Unsplash. It's a very good resource.
Yes, I would agree. I would agree with everything you said.
Okay, so just real quick, as you're working on that, and this might be something we have to do after the stream is over, but JJ Goodness asked, I don't know if you guys can go back to my earlier request, but I forgot that transparency does not work well with green chroma key. I don't know if you guys can still go back to the lower third and make it solid. Thanks and sorry for the inconvenience.
Transparency as in, like, fading.
Yeah.
Well, it's already a PNG, so you shouldn't have to chroma key the thing. Mm-hmm. So you should be able to just slap it on and not have to worry about keying. That it should already be built in already.
Right.
But we can discuss that after the stream if you have any questions with it. We can figure that out. I would put on like a church logo or like a way to actually contact the tech team that's in here. But obviously, if we want to make this available to everybody, I can't do that because it's going to be different for every person that uses it. But I don't know. I'm kind of liking this direction. I'm going to play with a LUT or two. What do you think, Nick?
I like it. I'm reading the comments. Apparently, there's some discussion about our grammar. I think
our grammar.
Yeah, I think there's maybe like adding the word "the" in there.
We can't run camera.
Like run the camera, mix the sound, light the stage. I don't know if that's what people are asking for.
We can't run camera without you. We can't mix sound without you.
I mean,
we can't light the stage without you. We can't show lyrics without you. We can't troubleshoot without you. We can't live stream without you. We can't make it happen without you.
I would say you could put the in there, but it's not necessary. Like, you can, it's still correct. I would say correct grammar, even without it, right? We can't run camera without it.
Right. Yeah. I'm also going to. Let's see. I'm gonna grab a texture I have. This is probably an old file.
Sure.
Who is this podcast guest?
Let's see. Hey, it was Dan. Hey, Dan. I don't know if Dan's still watching, but if you are,
grabbing. I have like a texture that I use for a lot of Black Bar stuff.
There you go.
And I want to steal it.
Nice. Side note, cross promotion. Definitely check out the Dan DeRozier's podcast that we had. He did actually say a lot of amazing things in there.
Agreed.
So it's certainly worth a re-listen to if you've already heard it.
A little bit of grunge texture in there. Never heard nobody.
I like it. I think it looks good. And you know what? It's a little bit reminiscent of Black Bar, actually. This is kind of similar to our own. There's no such thing as an original idea, Caleb.
There's no. Obviously, I have a style.
But, you know, it works. And, you know, we're talking about the people, the target demographic. I think this would speak to them. You know, this would be a thing that someone who, you know, potentially in the grunge scene, punk scene might enjoy.
Right.
So
maybe. All right. I think I'm happy with this.
All right.
I think I'm happy with that. This will be available for free in our Discord. The Discord is and always will be free to join. It costs an account. You have to make an account to jump in there. But I am posting it right now inside Learning Resources for anybody to use.
Are you posting the PNG or are you doing
I'm posting
Photoshop?
a PNG. Oh, I will do a Photoshop file as well.
I do think someone asked for a Photoshop file. So.
I will put in the Photoshop file. what should I name it? Tech.
Join the tech team.
Volunteer slides. Wonderful.
The Mind of Eli says, "Thank you guys so much for doing this. It helps me learn by watching you guys and make things like this. Could you maybe upload the PSD file as well so we can personalize it?" Yep. So.
Yes, I'm uploading it right now to the Discord. It is under the Learning Resources tab, so you can get access to it whenever you might need. I'm going to switch back to this if you want to get rid of the green screen for a second.
All right, let's get rid of the green screen. Hi, green screen. Loud noises. Dang, that's loud.
It's going to smash my TV.
I know. We're just going to see it break off again and swing live. Right. Oh, man. Right. Yeah. But Mind of Eli, we're really happy that we're able to help you learn as you're watching this. Seriously, like, it's one of the things that we want to do is help teach and equip people to do this on their own. So.
Yeah, I think the way that we approach this media ministry thing we're doing, there are people who in our field that give people fish, right?
Yeah.
There are people in the field that teach people how to fish, and we do that to an extent.
Yeah.
I would much rather teach people to love fishing. Yeah. And I think by showing how we fish, then maybe you could learn a little bit more, and learn to love the art of fishing. So that's really kind of what we're aiming for here. So I hope this was helpful, not only to the people who got free stuff, but to the people who learned how to make some of this stuff. And I whatever you end up doing with it, I hope that you pay it forward to someone else that might need some media work in the future. So I think we're good, though. I think we can wrap this up.
Yeah, I think so. We don't know when next time we'll be here, but we will be back.
Hopefully soon. I did enjoy this, and I would like to... You just want the secret grunge layer. Do I prefer Photoshop or Illustrator?
Okay, all right.
Do I prefer Photoshop or Illustrator? I prefer both of them. They're both awesome for different stuff. I make slides in Photoshop and logos in Illustrator, but you need them both for sure.
There are a bunch of comments for asking different files. We'll upload those different files once we're done.
Photoshop files, why? And the people who want you to pay money for their fishing course. A lot of people do. That's not what we do. So we like to keep it different. Why Photoshop or Illustrator? I like them both for different reasons. Great stream. Glad it was helpful, Simon. Gareth, thank you for tuning in. I'm not getting into any of that drama. So thank you all for watching. Hopefully this won't be the last one. We'll be back soon. And we can cut to logo.